Next we have a reading comprehension passage with a set of 3 questions. Let's look at the first question. The first question says, according to the passage, the 1980s saw the data crunchers. The answer to this question can be found in the third paragraph, where the author says, in the 80s, however, the data crunchers had a crisis of confidence. In one famous episode, the eminent economist Greg Lewis reviewed several studies on unions. Some papers reported that unions strongly increase wages, others reported exactly the opposite. The old approach has been sweeping in its ambition, but what good were ambitious goals if the best you could do was, on the one hand, on the other hand, style, equivocation, or plain gibberish? This brings us to option B. Option B says combating a predicament that was leading to uncertainty. That is what is intended by the lines in the passage as well. Hence, answer will become option B. Option A says facing sweeping ambition, which has been clearly identified. There was uncertainty, it wasn't clearly identified, and that is why option A is incorrect. Option C says identifying the prevalence of racial discrimination. That's only a very small part of the entire text. Option D says celebrating the success of economics as a discipline. No, there were a lot of uncertainty. Some people were saying this, the others were saying this, and that is why option B will become the correct answer. Next question says, on the basis of information given in the passage, it cannot be concluded that many old economists who dealt with real world data ended up. The answer to this question again can be found in the third paragraph, where the author says many economists concluded that the path to knowledge lay in the solid answers to modest questions. Henceforth, the emphasis would be on clean identification. I've always been someone who's thought it's better to answer a small question well than to fail to answer the big question, Levitt says. Hence, answer to the question will become option D, tackling modest questions. Next question says, which of the following is eminent on Levitt's list for economist? Again, referring back to the same text in paragraph 3 which we have just discussed, we can find that the answer is option A, which says understanding the links that always existed between any two given situations. Because Levitt said that it's important to answer modest question rather than failing to answer the big problem, and hence answer will be option A.